Hello and welcome to TerraFirmaCraft Season 1, Episode 21. I'm gonna finish the rest of that. Huh. Yeah, that was supposed to... yeah, okay. I forgot I had mixed the stuff a little bit. As you can see, decay is starting to really hit this stuff, and I'm actually thinking about removing decay for a bit, because it's kind of annoying, because I seem to be focusing more on trying to actually preserve my foods than actually playing the rest of the game. It just kind of takes away a little bit of the fun right now, especially since I have to do this in front of an audience. I did a little probing for that stuff, and I'm actually waiting for this to die down. Oh, I forgot to make the... ooh. Okay, I did mess up already. And that was charcoal. Huh. Well, I have another ingot of metal then, because I forgot that I needed a different mold for that. There we go. Yes, that doesn't at all hurt after it just got done burning. I can just step on it freely. Okay, just make sure. That's the one. Unshaped copper metal. I actually remembered what I could do with this. Yep. Small prepared hide. Put it in water, and it rapidly cools it down. That's what I forgot. That I knew it needed to go in something, and that should need scraping. Yep. I don't have my knife on me. Remember, kids, always keep a knife with you. It definitely helps. Luckily, water can be refilled quite easily. Don't I have another hide? Yes, I have another hide. I'm trying to get as much of this as possible, working in my favor. Because leather is a very valuable resource, especially for one of the projects I need that comes soon, and in fact it involves that. Oh, by the way, I did actually learn where to get graphite. And it's an interesting one. I have to look at this stuff because I had it written down because I had to literally memorize this because it was so odd. I guess it wasn't odd, it was just difficult to remember. For what little brain power I have. I have completely lost paper, haven't I? Yep, I think so. Okay, I'm dropping everything. Nope. Nope. That's not it either. I just have so many papers around me. It's funny. Oh, that's actually a plan for something I was going to build in Forgecraft, but I have yet to get around to, as I'm lazy like that. Don't you just love me? Actually, it's a pretty big project that's going to cost, I think it's somewhere in the range of 4,000 iron. It's about 4,000 iron. Likely more, actually. Like, to the point where it's kind of depressing. Just to think about it, but after you get done thinking about it, it's fine. By the way, sometimes you can actually recover these molds, and that's something I actually like, because that never used to be able to happen. And it was always a little depressing. But you can also do this. Shift, right click, and you can store 64 into this. Right click, Okay. It does a little double animation that's kind of a bug right now, but it's something you can actually deal with pretty easily, as it doesn't actually give you anything extra. I need to refill my water, and I'm thinking about possibly... I don't want to do too much wandering and gathering and stuff, but it's kind of what this stage is about. I was intending to make a... in fact, actually, I can at least make the mold for it. I need to make a prospector's pick. If I remember correctly, it's like that? Yes. Pro pick, or prospector's pick. I want to take a look at some of this area. Since I know I found some malachite here, you can usually just dig down, and within the rough area, you can find the ore. Now you have to be a little bit careful since I don't have the prospector's pick. You can overshoot it and it could be kind of a detriment to your resources, as well as this is the most ineffective way of actually mining down. This stair method. The actual method I use is a little bit different, but I like having a kind of a buffer. This prevents me from being just horribly crushed under the weight of this material. Because it will happen. Eventually it will happen. So you basically want to just do that. It doesn't really matter where it is, as long as it's there. This will prevent, should there ever be a collapse, these blocks from coming down and crushing you, no matter how deep it is. Now, I actually like the way these are positioned, but this is where it kind of gets difficult because you can overshoot this still, and you need a different, you need stairs, not stairs, ladders. And I don't have ladders on hand, but I can make ladders. Now, I don't know if this actually changed because I haven't made ladders since, I want to say 76, or build 76. So I don't know if the ladders are still, like, oh yeah, they are. Well, that's cool. I would actually expect to see that as planks, just because they're a moderately good tech item. And these two will prevent death. Now these will actually support and prevent a collapse from these top blocks, or at least it used to in the old builds. I don't know if it still does. You never want to dig directly down with this. It is quite dangerous. So dig a couple and then work from there. This is kind of how I work on this, because you can collapse the ground around you, and if you can quickly like shift and move away from it, it's kind of helpful. Let's just say that. Now this ladder is where the... Okay, here we go. See, this method, it doesn't always work, or you have to dig down very deep. But this worked, and I'm happy about that, because it doesn't always work. This is poor malachite. Oh, so poor. But again, this is the most efficient or effective way of mining that I've seen. This prevents you from just digging straight down and falling into a chasm, because you now have multiple blocks. Now, there's still like a... I think it's like a 20% chance of things collapsing in the original one. Or it might be even 40. Did I put my... Okay, I did put my sticks away, but I don't have that many sticks in that. Where are all my sticks? Did I stupidly put them away somewhere? I almost guaranteed. Yeah, I pretty much guarantee that I did store them away. And I did some probing in that area. I didn't see anything, so I'm gonna have to say that might have just been those two little blocks. 'Cause every once in a while I'll pop in and probe it a little bit. By probe, this is a very inefficient way of mining, especially for this stuff. Probing is, you dig 5 blocks into... Oh, that was bad. Good news is... I have dirt. And as long as dirt is supported on 3 sides, that means it has 3 blocks around it, it will not fall. Or move to the side. And as you can see, most of my trees that I planted or have grown, I haven't chopped them down because I have no real need for wood right now. My charcoal pit is not even done being gathered. Though I probably should gather the rest of it soon. I need to store stuff. Pretty badly, actually. I have a ton of material that... Oh, by the way, you can't store copper ingots, or any type of ingot for that matter, in this. I want to take that. You never know when you need one of those. And that's a good bludgeoning tool for combat. Oh, I guess I am just blind because I seriously keep forgetting that, or keep losing track of that. I don't think I ate. Okay, I still have hunger left. Good. Yeah, it starts hitting it really fast if you... In fact, I'm actually going to take some of this and carve away all the poisonous materials from it. 2% decay is really not that bad. I can't carve from that. Though this will decay eventually. Meat, bread, plum, and bell pepper. Now, eventually this stuff will actually taste a lot better the more you eat it. Apparently your guy gets accustomed to it. But until then, it's terrible, and I think terrible food causes it to be less effective. I'm just going to put that copper bar there because I have no use for it right now. As one would expect. Ooh, I have a ceramic vessel that is not in use. It's because I made one. Yeah, you can't store that. You can't store that. That. Huh. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I probably should grab any plums that have appeared here. I think it's actually out of season. In fact, actually, I can check. July? No, it's still in season. It's just not wanting to bloom for fruit. Let's see. Since trees are now in my way. Yeah, it's still fruiting. I kind of like the Optifine's zoom in. It's kind of like focusing. At least focusing on something. I'm focusing intently on this rock. Very intently. Nah, I'm good. This is a hot spring thing. And just to prove that it doesn't restore water. There we go. As you see, doesn't restore water. Oh, I just made a anvil. Ooh. By the way, some of these go really deep, so be warned. It doesn't do anything for health either, so I was wondering. And you can't right click to get fill any jugs, so it's very depressing like that. And it's white on the map, by the way. I've actually found out that's what these white spots are on the map. They're actually those hot spring things. And again, they're not very useful. They're more of a trap than anything. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I need to go not here. I'm going completely east of where I need to actually be. But yeah, glad I found some more malachite. I mean, I just feel like mining's not too profitable as it is right now. Though there are some times when you can find really big veins, and I was actually hoping that this would open up into a cave. I may not have been too happy with the end result, but I would have been happy that it opened up into a cave, because that means there's a lot of resources in it. Another issue with this is... Ooh, oh yeah, that's because I mined into it. Now there's water nearby. That is not anything to be worried about, because that is the hot spring that's next to me. Dig down 3 and place letters. Yeah, I hate that. That happens once in a while. Now, do note that I actually use a different modified system that if something collapses, pretty much everything collapses, because it's at a 75% rate of collapse. Ooh, found more. Basically, it's a 5% chance that an area will collapse in. And there's different elements in determining whether or not it collapses or not. But the main issue is things do collapse a lot more violently when they do collapse. So I have to actually be pretty careful. Ooh, that was just some normal malachite, and please be rich. Poor and poor. Still not too bad. I'm actually going to hopefully make a fire, because I need to. Nope. Ah, there we go. A couple sticks. Make some torches, because I do need torches down here, because the way I have it set up is it will not last very long. And I'm actually going to be mining down here for the next couple of episodes, so I don't have to worry about daylight. Well, I kind of do, but not as much. I'm pretty sure if I just mine this, there's going to be some malachite behind it. Oh, I actually got a gem. Flawed topaz. Not a rare one. But yeah, usually malachite's... Yeah, there you go. Malachite's really... It likes to be in veins of stuff nearby. And it's not happy when it's not near other pieces of malachite. Oh. Did that fire just die out already? Oh. Wow. Okay, apparently they fixed the bug where, it seems to not care about catching fire or not. Apparently when it's going down, it is going down. But yes, malachite likes to be in veins of moderate size. In fact, malachite's probably the more common ore to find in very large veins. At least that's what my personal experience has shown. Okay. See, the way I have this set up is I can always back out here, and that should protect me. Though I'm not sure if that still is a functional option. I'm going to probe a little. Lit. I need more torches. Probing's not... Oh, Okay, yeah, it's a very effective. That just showed me that I was wrong. And it's made me very happy. That is really good copper vein. I like mining out one piece just in case there's a cave-in. I don't want to be under it. Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can get more torches. Ah, it's out. Oh well. But yeah. Till next time, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. Have a nice day. And my stick isn't useful anymore. Okay, there it is. And now this fire is no use. Can you break it for charcoal? Nope. It's just useless afterwards. I can't remember what game you could actually break a fire pit and get charcoal. Or was it a torch? Okay, I just have to think about stuff. But regardless, see you next time.